Chapter 3, Rap God Rising. Detroit in winter was a different kind of cold. The streets didn't just chill you, they bit. The wind carried the taste of salt and metal, and the snow fell in thin sheets that seemed to muffle the city's sound. Marshall Mathers walked down a dim back street, hood pulled low, hands stuffed into his coat. He wasn't supposed to be here, not this part of town, but he'd heard rumors. For weeks, MCs in Detroit had been going quiet. Not just falling off, quiet. No freestyles, no verses, no nothing. It was the same story he'd been hearing from New York and Miami, and after a call from an old friend in the underground, he had to see it for himself. He pushed open the rusted metal door to an abandoned warehouse. The air inside was warmer, but heavy. Dust hung like smoke. In the center of the floor, under a single flickering light, a small crowd had gathered in a circle. It wasn't a fight, it was a battle. Two rappers going head to head, or trying to. One guy, tall with a thick coat, spit a line halfway before freezing mid-word. His lips moved, but nothing came out. The other MC tried to pick it up, but his face went pale as his voice died too. The crowd murmured, stepping back. Marshall felt that same wrongness he'd heard in Jay-Z's and Wayne's stories, that weight in the air, the static at the edges of his hearing, the cold inside his bones that had nothing to do with the weather. And then it hit, a hum. Low at first, like a bass note you feel more than hear. The light above them flickered and dimmed. Shadows stretched across the floor, twisting into shapes that didn't match the bodies casting them. Marshall stepped forward, instinct taking over. Yo. The crowd turned. Some recognized him, eyes wide, but nobody said a word. Who's here? Marshall called. The hum deepened. From the shadows, three figures emerged, thin, elongated faces blurred as if someone had smeared reality with a wet brush. Every step they took made the room's air throb. Marshall's chest tightened. He knew these were the ones. The silent syndicate. One figure raised a hand toward him, and his mind scrambled. He tried to think of a bar, but the words slipped away, just like the others. It was like trying to grip water. No, he muttered. Not me. Not today. Marshall shut his eyes and focused. He thought about the battles in the clubs, the rush of the crowd, the way he could feel every beat before it dropped. He thought about the moments when he rapped so fast it felt like his mind and mouth weren't separate anymore. When the speed itself became a weapon. And then it happened. Something clicked in his chest. His heart matched the hum, but faster, much faster. His breathing synced with it. His thoughts started firing like machine guns, and suddenly the words came back. Not just came back, they exploded. Marshall opened his eyes and let loose. The first bar came so fast it cracked the air. The second rattled the metal walls. By the time he hit the fourth, the sound itself warped, pushing the shadows back like a windstorm. The figures recoiled, twisting unnaturally as his verse tore into them. Every rhyme was a bullet, every punchline a blade. His mouth moved faster than his own ears could track, but the words were perfect, precise, lethal. One figure lunged, but Marshall didn't stop. He doubled his speed, the syllables blurring into a sonic barrage that blasted the shadow's form apart, scattering it into static. The other two tried to flank him, but he spun in place, rapping so fast the sound formed a visible shockwave, a ripple of force that sent them crashing into the far wall before vanishing in wisps of smoke. When the last echo faded, the crowd was silent, not from fear, but from shock. Marshall took a deep breath, letting his heartbeat slow. He looked at the battered floor, the flickering light, and the faces around him. Yeah, he said, voice low. Guess I just found my lane. The crowd erupted, claps, shouts, the stomp of boots on concrete. Outside, the snow kept falling. But in here, for now, the beat was alive.
Step in the room and the air turn thick. Try to say my words, but I spit too quick. Not like a drumline, brain like a clip. Let the syllables fly, let the whole mic rip. Send them in the dark, but I like that fuse. Punchline hit, make the static lose. Gotta move fast, where the sound go dead. So I race that clock till I break instead. Lips won't lock and my flow won't stall. I'm a hurricane burst in a concrete hall. The beat go ghost, I'ma bring it right back. Every rhyme stack high like a tower attack. Never slow down, can't give them 1 inch. Turn the static to smoke when the syllables pinch. From the D to the world is a speed run fight. The silence won't roar, I'ma spit all night. I move through the dark like I'm breaking the rules. Every letter that I let out is a weapon I use. Got adrenaline and pressure while I'm crushing these fools. I can step in my lane and just step in my shoes. And I race every line like a bomb with a fuse. And I race every rhyme like I got in a lose. You can trace every pace, but you still get confused. Cause I bend every beat till the tempo gets bruised. Gotta fall on that I focus when I'm spitting this raw. Every pause that I take just to sharpen my jaw. Every flaw that you got is a crack that I saw when I pry wide open with the words that I draw. I'm a freight train brain with the brakes ripped out, and the flame in my veins burn the snakes right out. In a game when the name and the chain get clout, cause the pain that I bring made the fake slip out. Static in the core, I can see that grin, but I'm locked in the zone so you can't get in. If you think I'm someone, you can think again, cause I'll lap you twice before we hit that spin. In the pit till I make you, but I still got more. There's a war for the words that I can't ignore. When someone come knocking, I'ma kick that door, and I spit till my lungs can't spit no more. And I spit till I'm empty, but I still got